All right, let me read you some of the no pamphlet. It says, quote, "We all want to help Indigenous Australians in disadvantaged communities. However, this voice is not the answer and presents a real risk to our system of government. The voice specifically covers all areas of executive government. This means no issue is beyond its reach. The High Court would ultimately determine its powers, not the Parliament. It risks legal challenges, delay and dysfunctional government." What's your reaction to that?
Well, we've seen through the parliamentary inquiry that was held, Andrew, that many constitutional experts put their position, and we've had it tested on so many levels with constitutional experts who say that this will, and even the highest law officer in the land, Mark Dreyfus, has listened to the Solicitor General, who said that this will enhance Australia by being able to do this. So we do believe that this is a very simple road, a simple gesture by the First Nations people to see their lives improved. I mean, we only have to look at closing the gap, month after month of reports. We've got to see something different. I don't want our future Australians to have to be dealing with closing the gap. I want them to have other issues.
Are you saying, though, there's pretty much a guarantee it won't clog up the High Court?
What I'm saying is that we've listened to the experts who've provided the advice. As I said, the Solicitor General has said that this will enhance our processes in terms of the Australian Parliament and the relationship with First Nations people. And I think that is enough to be able to listen to that and have confidence that we can do this.
All right, we had Karen Little from the opposition on yesterday, and she said that you can't even tell us if people will be elected or appointed to the voice. Can you give us an answer on that today?
Yeah, sure. Look, I was in the Parliament in terms of the Senate committee, Andrew, where we debated this into the early hours of the morning up to about 4 a.m, talking about the fact that if we are successful in this referendum, then it will be the role of the Parliament and legislators to determine all of the outcomes in terms of the model and in terms of how we're going to reach regional, remote communities across Australia. And I was going to say the Northern Territory, but across Australia, in terms of that representation right across the board.
The PM told us yesterday it will be a short, sharp campaign. Does that indicate you're potentially staring down defeat here?
Not at all. I mean, we look at campaigns across the country. I've done many in the Northern Territory and now federally as well. Australians are pretty tricky about campaigning. They certainly don't like it to go for a long time. So it makes a lot of good sense, actually, that the Prime Minister has expressed the view that it won't be a long campaign. I think that's important for Australians to know.
Just finally, would the government seek to legislate the voice if the referendum is unsuccessful, or would that be it?
Well, my focus is just to make sure we get out to as many Australians as we can, Andrew. I really do want to see us win this. I do want to see a yes outcome, and that's all I'm staying focused on.